Hello, this is John Hall from Right Here Pens in Shrewsbury with another video pen review. And today we're going to be looking at the Lamy Lx, that's spelt LX, much awaited special edition. And without any further ado, let's have a look. Right then, well here we are. And the first thing you're going to notice is that they are presented in these extremely smart tubes. And the tubes are actually the same colour as the pens inside them, as we will discover in a moment. So here we have rose gold, palladium, ruthenium, very fashionable at the moment, and gold, always fashionable. So I'm just going to move a couple of these out of the way. We're going to have a closer look at the palladium pen. Now, the Lux is based on the Alstar, which is part of the sort of Safari family, but obviously made of aluminium. It's a cartridge converter fountain pen, and always a very good seller. Always comes in interesting colours, but I think they worked on this quite a bit. Now, the first thing to notice is the tube here. You'll see rubber insert here, holds the pen very firmly in place and will protect it from damage. And I've got to say, this is a pen you will want to protect from damage. So it seems fairly sensible once you've got it to keep it in its tube. The other thing that we notice is that the crown, that's the top bit of the pen here, is shiny, which is wonderful. And that really has been worked on, and it really does look excellent. You also notice, well, it doesn't make so much difference with the palladium, because actually that looks much the same as any other Alstar clip, but in fact the clips are the same colour as the pens, and as you'll also see, the pen is the same colour as the tube. So taking it out, we see, yes, it is without much doubt based on the Alstar. We've got Lamy written in here. Move it around so you can see. There we go. There we go. That's very smart. And also at the bottom end of the pen, we have again a very highly polished or good-looking end piece. There we go. There we go. We've also got a leaflet here which will tell you about the Lux series. Very helpful. But there's one more surprise, and this I think is, in my view, one of the most attractive parts of the pen. It's the nib. And here we are. Now, Lamy do a black finish nib for the Safari and Alstar series. However, it seldom looked as good as this, and this is because this has actually been PVD coated and polished, and it's very shiny, and of course it's bi-colour, and very clever work in doing that. So there we are, that's it. So that's the palladium, and I think what we ought to do is just have a quick look and see how the other ones come up in terms of colour. So there we go. There we go. Right then, next up we have Ruthenium. Just wait for the focus to settle down a bit. There we go. And again we have that marvellous shiny crown and the self-coloured clip. There we go. And then the ever-fashionable gold. What is it about gold that people like so much? There we go. And finally, the rose gold. And again, just note the way that the packaging grips the pen and will keep it safe from harm. wherever you can travel to. Here we go. There's the clip. Now, I'm not entirely convinced that the colour reproduction has come out all that brilliantly for the pink. That's looking a bit goldier than pinky to me, and I think it is more rose than gold. But what I suggest you do is follow the link through to our website and take a look at the colours there. The reproduction is actually pretty good there. So here we are. This is the set of Lamy Luxes. These are the colours that are available. As I said earlier, until mid-October, it's only available as a medium nib. But as most people prefer to use a medium nib, I don't see that's a major problem. However, after that, it will be available with the range of nib sizes. So that's extra fine, fine, medium, of course, and broad. So, very nice looking pen. A little bit more expensive than the Owlstar, but I think you get an awful lot of extra oomph with your pen for your money. So there we go. I commend it to you, the Lamy Lx.